give you this podcast if we feel it or not. Yep. Give you high energy, have you feeling a drop. Raw, no nonsense, fire content, with time spent, sound slick, been around the block like Crown Vic. Come on, Dre, laugh so hard that your hip detach. Like and subscribe, support us, stop sitting back, come and listen as we talk about this and that. TSD, come sit and chat, you get with that. Easy.
Hey, welcome to Sit and Chat 612, where we come up with weekly discussions. My name is Sherrick.
My name is Tony.
DeAndre.
And if you guys are new to our channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Also, that notification bell help you keep you aware when we drop upcoming content. And if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up.
And comment. Share it. Tell a friend. Okay, today's discussion is going to be about, have you ever lost yourself?
Yeah, I lost myself and I found me. I lost me and I found me.
That's good.
Let me see. Yeah,
So you going first?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
I don't know what no, cause no, I can't really say. I don't know. I can't really ever say I lost myself. But at a point in my life, I kind of felt like maybe not lost myself, but everything was going wrong.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And in the sense of like maybe
When was this?
maybe when I was like 18.
Oh, okay.
18, I kind of felt like I was doing everything for everybody else and not really focused on myself. So I was doing things for like friends, family, and not being aware that I was being taken advantage of. Mm-hmm. But it was like that was just me. I'm a giver. You know what I mean? If I got it, you got it. And once I realized I was being taken advantage of, which I was mad at the people around me, because I'm like, they were friends, close friends, and then there was family. And once I realized, I was just like, I can't really get mad. I can get mad at them, but at the same time, like, it's one thing when like somebody doing something to you and you like, okay, hey, you know, I'm not liking this, you know, just gonna have to change. But it's another thing when you're allowing people to take advantage of you. I feel like I have to take responsibility for myself too, because I feel like I was doing, especially when you know somebody taking advantage of you and keep on doing it. And then I felt like I kind of set myself up to a point to where like, now I'm mad at you. You know what I mean? Instead of being assertive and letting this person know how I feel, I let it kind of
Fester.
Yeah. To the point now, it got me to the point where I don't even want to deal with the person at all. You know what I mean? But I felt like after I sat back and kind of, you know, thought about it, you know, processed things, should I cut everybody off? Yeah, everybody. I mean, it was just me. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes you got to do that when stuff getting...
You must have did that for a long time, because when we got together, you still wasn't talking to people.
I was, but it's like I developed how to set boundaries. Like I deal with a person to a certain point. You know what I mean? So it's like once I cut everybody off, and then the people that I did decide to talk back to, it was just like, okay, I know myself now. I know what I don't like. So now, if it get to a certain point, I'm gonna just stop dealing with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So when in there did you feel like you found yourself when you set your boundaries?
I felt like, yeah. I felt like once it was about 2 years. Well, I wouldn't say 2 years. I'm over exaggerating. Maybe like a year or so. Where I was just kind of just focused on me. I was working. I was just doing what I need to do for myself. You know what I mean? And working through it, like, you know, being assertive and letting people know how I feel and stuff like that. You know.
So that's when you became rude.
I became rude.
Wow.
What you mean I became rude?
Oh,
How you gonna jump in on my stuff?
Because I'm just saying, because you
rude?
said that you was being assertive.
Now I could be rude right now. This is time to be rude. If I'm gonna be rude.
Because you said you was being assertive, right?
I wasn't being assertive. I didn't know nothing about assertive.
No. Like, once you got past that, because you was already mad at him or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So did that make you feel like I'm not doing anything for anybody? So is that like the conversation we had the other day about your ex and she thought that you were selfish? Do you think that played a part in it because you were so giving and then you feel like people took advantage of you, so you was about self?
You know what? It might have something to do with that, but I feel like because when you don't think about it, you never know. But now that I think about it, that it might have something to do with that. But I feel like a lot of that was because she did what she did and I did what I did. But it was like, for me, it was like anytime she wanna do something, I was for it. You know what I mean? And anytime like I wanted to do something, she just wasn't interested in stuff that I like to do. So it was like, I wouldn't say I never asked. It's times where I asked her, but it was just like, no. I just feel like she was into what she was into, and then I was into what I was into, and we both was like into going out eating and stuff that's stuff that she liked to do, go out eat stuff like that, read all the time. And
You
stuff like
going
that.
past my whole question.
Okay, say it again. 'Cause I'm lost right now. Now I'm lost.
Do you
Lost
do you feel like that's the reason why she felt like you might have been selfish?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Cause you felt like people took advantage of you, and then like you was in that mode, like nobody's going to take advantage of me now.
Yeah.
So like you wasn't as giving in that relationship.
I can say yeah. I was giving, but
I ain't saying it like
It
that.
had a
I'm
whole
just
shelter.
saying.
You know, no, I ain't gonna. No, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like they played a part in there. I don't feel like that was all of it, but it played a part in there.
Okay.
Because once I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, then I get like yeah.
I know, cause you said that to me, and we done had some hard down conversations about that. Like what?
Yeah,
Who?
I hate to feel like I'm being taken advantage of or being taken for granted. I hate it. Like I get really mad, like seriously. And then that's when I get to the point where I'm like, I be wanna whoever I feel like that towards, don't want to deal with them. Like I don't care to talk to them, don't want to be around them. I just want to move from there. But that's a lot of that. And it don't even have to just be. It be old stuff coming back up. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, you said that too.
It's like that person. Like say for instance, if I feel like you taking me for granted, like all them other people that took me for granted, it's on you now. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't do that, but it's
And then
just
it causes arguments.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, I feel like part of that was a reason.
Because-
Cause I was like, man, you don't like to do what I like to do. So I'm like, I'm not finna. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
That's dead, cause that was years ago.
No, I'm not talking about you.
I know you ain't talking about me.
I'm talking about just.
I know where that
her in
conversation was going.
Yeah.
I know you.
You know.
What you was about to say?
I remember, but it was a question, but I forgot.
Damn, you lost it.
Yeah.
Shit.
About Tony being rude now. No, he ain't rude now. Well,
No, I be speaking my mind.
I didn't even say you was rude. I changed it.
Before I was rude. I was rude. I said I came across rude, but it was like all good. It was how you say. I forget how you phrase that. Like mean well, but
I don't know.
it was coming from a good place. But it's
But
just
like-
the way I said it.
So, what's the difference between him speaking your mind and you speaking your mind to where you feel like his is rude?
Okay. That was
Yeah.
then.
Right. No,
It's
no,
not
explain
it's
that.
not it's not even now. It was okay. And it's probably the same. It's not what's being said, it's how it's being said.
Yeah.
And we kind of got into that the other day cuz I don't know I do know what was said now. I know what was said. And I said something to him and he was like, but I don't address you when you say some stuff because you said some rude stuff the other day. And I don't know what it was. It is probably
Yeah,
just
because
it is probably because of what I said. But I feel like most of our tips be about Antonia. So
Yeah.
it's the different parenting styles that clashes about her.
Yeah, because I feel like I feel like I'm the disciplinarian. You know what I
we
mean?
can have a topic about that.
Not in the sense of like
You said we did?
No, we should. Like,
I think we did, didn't we?
Parenting styles?
no, we never did.
Did we touch it?
No, we
We
started
done
to.
did so much I don't
Right.
remember, okay?
we started to, but we didn't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's our next topic, different parenting styles.
Yeah. But anyway, I feel like I'm the disciplinarian in the sense of like I don't whoop her. I used to spank her when she was little, but not crazy. Not you know what I mean. But like I would take her phone, take her TV cord, you know, so she would just have to, you know, figure out how to deal without the electronics, and she don't like that. But
see, this is what I'm finna interject, because this be the problem, right? I don't care about the phone being taken. I don't care about the phone cord, TV cord being taken. I feel like that's a little excessive, but whatever. The phone, I really don't care about. But when you say find you something to do with a child who's already all over the place, you have to give them something to do.
that's where you step in. Then.
No, because I'm not the one who took the stuff. When I take her stuff, I give her A, B, C, D that she got to do.
Right.
You don't do that. You just say, find you something to do.
But she know when I say find her something to do, she knows what I'm talking about. She has
No,
things
she
that she
don't.
do. Yes, she do.
No.
She have a little doll where she can do hair.
No.
She can thread. She can knit. You know what I mean?
Then make
She
that
have-
suggestion versus saying find you something to do.
But if you feel like
because
it's
she don't
bothering
find
you-
that something
but-
to do.
But when I do say stuff like that,
I don't go behind your back and say anything.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like this where you can help me at. You know what I mean? 'Cause
But I
I'm
just
not
told you, I
always-
feel like some of it is excessive. Like, take her phone. Like, I don't care, because
But-
I feel like it's a distraction.
No, I hear what you're saying, but what I'm saying is if I say what I said, why don't you come behind me with like, well, Antonia, do this or do that, instead of you just leaving it all up to me?
Because you the one who chose that to do.
I hear what you're saying.
So then
but
you
no,
make the suggestion of what she needs
because
to
I'm
do.
not thinking about that at that
Well,
moment.
we just having this discussion now, so now going forward,
there you go.
will be able to think about it.
Well, you will be
And
able
you
to-
stop yelling at me in this damn thing.
I'm not.
So
I'm
my
not.
thing
See,
is-
that's what I'm saying. She
No,
think I'm yelling at her.
But my thing is,
You got loud. Do you want me to get loud like how you
Because
got loud?
I'm just passionate
No.
about the stuff that I talk about, and I don't mean to be yelling at you, but this is just how. But that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
why we
like,
be
when I'm-
back and forth with each other, because
but I get what
she be thinking because I'm yelling at her and she be ready to pop off
I
Right.
cut
because
it.
she's used to conflict.
right?
Getting in a relationship, she
No,
used
not-
to conflict.
no,
she was
no.
about to pop off on somebody. She was about to pop off on a relative when I first met her.
Shut up, Tony.
So she,
We'll talk about that later.
Where she
Shut
don't,
up.
Okay.
No,
where she
go
don't
say what
get
you about
drama,
to say,
she
Neil.
try to find some drama.
No.
You ain't gonna happen with me.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't finna be arguing with you.
Sure.
Is what I took from like what she was saying to you. It's like, because it sounds like if she has to interject, how are you gonna learn to do it?
Yeah.
So like you kind of have to learn, like you have to work on it and practice it
Right.
yourself, because like if she comes in and do it, like
Yeah.
because you're not thinking about it every time,
Yeah.
like you're not gonna learn to do it.
That's true. That's true. Well, stop calling me when Antonia doing something wrong.
No.
And saying,
No.
I'm gonna tell your daddy.
I am.
You take care. That's how I feel. Cause
Right.
how you bounced off that, I
But
feel the same way.
okay, so I guess our whole
I'ma tell
topic
your
is gone.
dad.
We on something else, okay?
I'ma call your dad.
But this is the thing, though.
Tony.
So,
Tony.
but no, this is how this goes.
Tony.
No.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
No.
Oh
No.
Yes, you do.
No. That threat, I mean, it
And
has
then I'm the
happened. I
enemy
will
now,
call.
because-
no, you're not the enemy. But one thing she do know is that if Tony said it, then it must be done, right?
Right.
If I say it, then we gotta negotiate some shit. Like, why I always gotta negotiate something with you? So, no, wait.
Sorry, I hit your mic.
You in there hitting stuff?
Nah, I want to hear nothing. Your mic right by my chair.
So, with that being said, I have to tell her, if you don't get this stuff together, because she don't usually ask me for stuff, she asks Tony. You can stop asking him then. That's how that usually goes. And I snatch Antonia up too. Just because y'all ain't around when I do it don't mean I won't do it.
I don't have to snatch it. See, you, gotta
You
snatch
don't,
it.
but
See,
I do.
Learn how to use your words.
Yep, I use them too.
You know what I'm saying? That's what comes with drama.
It ain't no
Confrontation.
drama, and it ain't confrontation. Ain't no confrontation between me and Antonia.
I don't have to snatch Anthony.
Cause whatever I said, I said.
No. She you have to tell her 4-5 times.
I just said that. I
tell
just
her
said
once.
that.
So we getting back on topic because we.
You have to tell her once.
If I tell her wants to do something,
Okay,
she gonna do it.
sure.
Unless she got the phone in her hand, she get distracted. She just gets distracted. That's her problem. She get distracted.
She acts just like him, and for some certain reason, he don't see this part.
I do see the part. That's why I give her breaks. I let her slide a lot of times. You see, I change. You don't see the change?
DeAndre, have you ever felt?
Yeah, we need to
Why she laugh? What she laugh? What's the joke? I want to see. What was the punchline on that?
Oh,
because we can get
we're done. We're way off topic.
Oh, yeah, we is.
So
I don't know.
the times where I
Felt hopeless
felt hopeless,
and what I kept saying. It's hopeless and
hopeless, and lost yourself.
you lost yourself.
So for me,
See, I done lost my train of thought.
Right.
no, it's just so for me, there was a time where and I think I told y'all this, but I was like I was kind of forced to be in a relationship that I didn't want to be into. Well, so I was like probably 21, and I was still living at my mom's house at this time, and then she felt like that I wasn't taking that next step, that I was getting complacent.
Right.
And so like she was like, you got till this many days to get out, and I'm like,
She gave you days, not months.
days.
Damn.
It was like the end of the week, and I was like, dang.
She was tired of you.
Right. And one thing, that I heard her tell somebody else, like when it comes to, well, not trying to tell them when it comes to their kids, but like she was telling this person, I'm like, you can, it's like kind of like the whole like bird's nest thing. Like if you don't want to kick them out of the nest, you can make the nest uncomfortable.
Right.
As was made sense to me, but like for her, with me, like she was like, "Hey, I'm kicking you out,"
Right.
So I was actually kind of just like talking to this girl, but I wasn't really talking to her for a relationship reason,
Right.
And then like I ended up having to live with her and her parents, and it's like her mom, her dad, her younger sister, and her younger sister's boyfriend, and then me, and then her.
Oh dang.
Dang.
And so like we were living all in this house, and I didn't have my own car then. I was working and stuff, but like I felt like that I had lost myself, because like I remember like I just woke up one morning and I called my dad, and I was crying because I was like I was telling him like how life was hard, and like because like I just felt like I'm in this girl's house. I don't want to be with her. But like when she had asked me about being in a relationship, I felt like if I said no, I wasn't gonna have a place to live.
Right.
So I just said yeah, and so now like I am feeling like, dang, like I have to rely on her car, and I didn't have a license until I was 25. So like I'm driving her car. So yeah, like I was one of those dudes who's like like they drive a girl car, picked them up from work, but like but I got tired of that. Like there was a certain point where like I was just like I have to get on my stuff, man, because like I don't like feeling like if something happens and she just feel like she like get me out, I don't have nowhere to go.
Right.
So I like so. I remember calling my dad, and I was just telling him how life was so hard, and then like he was very supportive, talking about like it's one thing where you have to get through it. Yeah, life is always gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And then like like I said, like I feel like I wasted 3 years of my life with her, but also like I wasn't really doing anything. So then when I turned 25, something clicked, and I just got on my own stuff. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
What an inspiring story.
Yeah.
So, mine was not real recent, but recent enough. And I feel like maybe it was right before the pandemic hit or right somewhere with the pandemic. And I just felt lost. Like, maybe midlife crisis. Like, I'm not quite sure. But it was like, usually like, I don't have anything like detailed plan, but I could tell you what my next plan is, right? Like I know what I'm doing. I know what we're about to do. Like I know, like I'm that not organized, but organized enough to know like what our next move is, what my next move is. I had no move. Like I just didn't know what was going on. Like I usually like I would think like at one point in time when I had nothing going on, like I would it would be me going to drinking. But like I wasn't even drinking. Like I guess I was going through some form of depression but didn't know it. And then at one time, like I end up I hate telling Tony anything, okay? Because one thing he gonna do is hold you to it. But it wasn't, it's one of them like you tell somebody because you're talking out loud.
Yeah.
Not I need your advice to tell me anything because I'm still trying to figure this out in my head. And I've never been like that in life. And I was like, I just don't know what I'm going to do. Well, my first step was get my ass up and start working out. So that's what I did. And I feel like this was semi like during the pandemic because it was cold and then like I started working out and then I started the fitness group and all this just like came together or whatever. Like it was all moving, like it was moving fast. And I still didn't know this was part of the pandemic because I had no job to go back to.
Right.
Because once everything shut down, like you got your letter, like this is it, this is done. So like I just didn't know what I was going to do, and we ended up going to Texas for Thanksgiving that year, and I so happened called the temp service and ended up with a job, and that's why I'm where I'm at now. So yeah, like I was lost. And I kind of feel like that at times now, but as I talk to women who's over 45, like 50-ish, it's all hormonal type things, right? But it's stuff that nobody really discuss. And like we're all working through it ourselves. And yeah, you can talk to your doctors, but they tell you medical terms.
Right.
Like you trying
They
to
be ready to give you some depression pills and all that type of shit.
yeah, like
I'm
but you trying to figure it out as you go. Cause like I done said like about 1 million times. I sound like these kids that's talking. So I'm never gonna say that I've never had an issue with getting up working out. But what really messed me up with that is when I was working out and I hurt myself. And like it takes a little bit longer to recover. And then I hurt my knee like right when school started. So like it's whammy after whammy. Like the stuff that I liked, I had to talk to myself, like the high intensity stuff I like to do, Sherrick, you can't do that. You might have to do yoga. And I told myself yesterday, I can walk. There's nothing wrong with walking, but that's the competitiveness in me that wants to do more. But I was like, you can walk and you'll be okay. And you might not shed the pounds as fast, but you'll shed them and start eating right. Like, I've never had that issue before, but somewhere in here, like, there's been this decline, and I need to get myself together. And those are the talks that I have with myself, and I gotta have them with myself, because if not, I'm gonna be all over the damn place.
Does your feeling of being lost, like, do you feel sad, or do you just feel like?
No, I just don't know what the hell going on.
Oh, so you're just like confused about what's.
Yeah, like I don't know, or I don't even. Well, not then. I probably didn't care what was gonna happen, because in the midst of the world, nobody knew what was going to happen. That's where we was, and I felt like, what is our next move? You know what I mean? Like if Tony ain't working, he ain't make. Well, that's all of us, but legit, like we can still collect vacation time, but he can't. So is he not working? I'm not working. All the kids at the house. Like, what are we doing here?
I'm working.
You are now, but nobody was working during the pandemic.
I ain't gonna put myself out there like that. But
You was though.
I did.
Everybody was doing a couple of cuts, but yeah, that wasn't enough.
A couple of home cuts.
So that was my being lost. Like I was lost. But I think I'm still teeter-totting here. But
I be feeling
I'm still living. I mean, I'm alive. The kids is healthy, so we good.
What do you feel like, Tony? Like when you hear about your partner being lost, like do you feel like you just can't do anything, or do you feel like it's some, like how does that make you feel?
I think she have told me that, but I don't know, because sometimes I be trying to, like, instead of just listening like what she said, like I'll be trying to throw out some things that she can do, and I don't think it'd be helping at the time, because I don't think she'd be wanting that. I think she'd just be wanting me to listen. Yeah. And I'd be like, man, I'm gonna motivate and encourage her. I'd be like, no, man, hell no, you ain't lost. You found. I found you. You here. You know, maybe go work out. I'll say something like that. Right. Work out. Read some books, and it's just like, it's like she don't want to hear that at the moment. She just want me to listen. You know what I mean? And then maybe after I listen and process, I just don't be want to hear that. I'd be like, I be want to hear like we can do something about it,
Yeah.
but it don't work like that.
Yeah.
It just like sit down and listen and process it, and then maybe come up with something that she can do, not just jump right in. And
Yeah.
I think that's where she be like, I don't like telling you stuff.
Yeah.
It is.
So you're learning to just kind of not try
I,
to interject
really,
so
really,
soon.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he just heard me now as I just said this, and you asked him. I really feel like that.
Well, I got it now.
Hey, no, like no, sis.
Never too late.
Sometimes you need kind of the outside perspective.
Yeah, you do. You do.
So,
Yeah. I think that was him, the listening. Because when I say it, it just.
Yeah.
So, as you can tell, we be on topic, off topic, around the topic, but we we came back a little bit. So with that being, I don't know what I was about to say, y'all. So with that being said, sit chat 612.
Sit chat 612, the sequel. Success in our soliloquy, no equals. Listen to us as we driving on the highway. Different topics, top 5, Foodie Friday. Share, listen, laugh and give us that energy. Come on, tone with the jokes and me bringing the chemistry, the symmetry. Damn, nah, we ain't with the imagery. Our ministry ain't with the gimmickry. Are you kidding me? Easy.